Well, good Thursday afternoon. This is Rich, and the markets had an ugly day today. I don't have the official closes in front of me, but I do know the corn closed limit lower here today, and we will see a 60-cent trading limit tomorrow, 1.5 times the normal limit. That was due to the fact that we did see the corn numbers today higher than expected on ending stocks. The December 1 stocks number probably a couple 100 million bushels higher than the trade expected to see. A lot of that carried to the bottom line here on corn stocks. We ended up with 846 million bushels in the number, and that was actually a drop of 2 million bushels from last month. So by itself, you would think not a big deal. And when you look at the world numbers, world ending stocks were down 1 million tons. So again, and maybe it'll all shake out here in a day or two, but by themselves, the numbers weren't that negative. We did see an increase in exports of 50 million bushels, but the bottom line was the trade expected to see an adjustment to the feed and residual column due to the perceived overestimation of the SEP1 stocks number last year, and that did not happen today. And so I think we had maybe built up some bullishness going into the report, and today we saw most of that get liquidated. So that was kind of the bottom line, and the rest of the markets followed along. Soybeans did see an increase in ending stocks of 35 million bushels. We took the bottom line up to 276 million bushels now. That bearish as well. World ending stocks of soybeans up 1 million tons. Did see U.S. wheat stocks drop slightly down to 870 million bushels, but world wheat ending stocks up 1 million tons. Cotton ending stocks in the world up 1 million tons. The U.S. numbers a little bit larger as well at 3.7 million bales. So bottom line, even though the corn numbers by themselves would appear to be somewhat supportive, the fact that the trade had already built in a bullish report caused some liquidation to take place here today. That's the bottom line. We will see if we see some adjustments on down the road. I know most of the producers that we talked to here on our trip in the Dominican, as well as back home, seem to be having trouble finding out or figuring out where all these corn bushels are at. We still continue to see very strong basis levels in a lot of markets, which to me is an indication maybe the bushels aren't quite there, but nonetheless, those are the cards we're being dealt here today. So from a marketing standpoint, we're willing to step aside here for a little bit, let the market get some footing, maybe see if some demand comes into these markets, and hopefully give us another opportunity to make some sales. Have a good evening. We'll see how we trade here in a little while when the market's open, and have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow.